Hi guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be taking you through the process of how I changed my oil of my Thunderbird 350 AVL at home, and so can you. So what I'm going to be sharing with you in this session is one, what all tools and stuff you require. Number 2, how much oil do you need and where all does it go? 3, the cost of oil and the oil filters and some white grease. And another thing, I am not going to be changing the oil of my clutch cover since I recently changed it. But if you are changing it, you require 500 ml of the same engine oil. You can use any oil whichever you prefer. I mostly use Castrol in all of my vehicles. So for tools, you need 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 side or ring. You need to be careful when opening this one because there's a spring inside which kind of shoots off.
A few inches later.
A coffee break later.
Some bolts might be different, as if the nuts or bolts have been retreaded. So before you start, just check that you have all of the spanners required. And for me, I need a 19 number box spanner because a ring or side spanner would not remove a main crank bolt. So check the bolt and see if you also might need a box spanner, 19 number. If you don't have a Allen key set and a 1819 box spanner or ring spanner and you don't want to open the clutch cover, you can remove the 13 number bolt of the clutch side which you check the oil level and tilt the bike till all of the oil drains out. And you can do the same for the gearbox. Remove the 19 number bolt which is there underneath the 5. You can remove the bolt 19 number car which is there underneath the 5 speed symbol on the gearbox. And tilt it till all of the oil drains. It's a bit of a hassle, but you can do it that way too. I like to soak the oil filter in the engine oil for a bit. And if you're opening the clutch cover and don't tighten the bolt too hard when fitting the clutch cover, as you can break the clutch cover. you can break the clutch cover or the bolt. You will have to remove the gear shifter and the foot peg of the left side if you want to remove the clutch cover. And if you plan of opening the gearbox with the Allen keys or screws and loosen the clutch cable a bit. The clutch cable which goes into the gearbox. So for the engine oils, you will need 3 liters of engine oil, half a liter of gear oil and a oil filter and some white grease, maybe 200 ml. So I put 1 liter 800 ml of engine oil in the crankcase and pour another half liter in the tappet setting case, which goes down slowly into the tappet gear and oil filter and the oil pump. For the clutch case, you will need to put 500 ml of engine oil. And for the gearbox, I use around 400 ml of gear oil and maybe 100 of white grease. In the gearbox, basically, there has to be 500 ml, half a liter of oil and grease mixed. So I kind of put 70 30, 70% oil, 30% grease, mix it and put it in the gearbox. So spanners again I've mentioned before, but you will need a 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 side and a 19 number box spanner and half a liter in the tappet setting cover. Half a liter of oil again in the clutch cover and a total of 500 ml oil mixed with a bit of a grease in the gearbox. I like to go 70-30 as I mentioned, 70 oil, 30 grease. And yeah, I use white grease. So I paid 370 for 1 liter of engine oil, which I got 2 liters of. 200 rupees for half a kilo of white grease, 200 for half a liter of gear oil, and 74 rupees for a oil filter. You could also buy a 3 liter can, which falls a bit cheaper. So the total amount which I spent on this oil change which I did at home was 1220 rupees. Two of my oil bowls used to leak, so I used this white threading plumbing tape which kind of stops the oil from leaking. If this video was in any way helpful to you, please don't mind and hit that like button. If this was the last, I must save the best for the last. You can fill oil or the grease from here, and if you want you can remove all of the Allen keys. So guys, thank you for watching. Until next time, over and out. Peace. And remember guys, ride safe. I like to soak the oil filter in engine oil a bit before putting it in. I like to soak the oil filter in the fuck man. If this video was in any and half a liter into the timing, so I paid 370 for 1 liter of oil, which I brought 2 liters of, 200 for 500 ml of white grease. I like to smoke the oil filter. I like to soak the engine oil